Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. We're back with Football Manager 2020 and the promotion project with Inverness Cali Thistle, and we are taking on Morton today, an away game, and we seem to hit a bit of good form at the moment. We've got some wins under our belt. We ended up on 5 games without a win, so things are looking a little bit better than they were last time. We're in 5th. Our opponents today, Morton, are in 4th, so overtake them today with a win. We'll try and do that. Things looking a bit better than they were. We're still early in the season though. And as always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. I know a lot of people have discovered Football Manager over the past few days with the suspension of several leagues throughout Europe. People are turning to Football Manager. I think Miles tweeted that there's been over 80,000 people playing Football Manager, which is like a record. So that's really good to see that people are picking up the game when they've got no football to watch. And hopefully they discover this community because it's really cool. Lots of YouTubers, Twitch streamers, bloggers, people just posting their saves on Twitter. There's all sorts of stuff out there. It's a great community, and hopefully people discover it and maybe even join it. Anyway, back to Inverness. Last episode, we lost 2-1 against Hamilton. It was pretty disappointing. We did get the goal from the free kick, but from open play, we didn't get a shot on target, and Ross Cunningham scored 2 to give Hamilton a 2-1 win. 5 games played off camera, and we started off with a victory in the Tunnocks Wafer Cup 3rd round against the Celtic reserves. Needed penalties to do so. We were expected to win this match. The Celtic reserves aren't as good as the first team. Of course they're not. We won on penalties. Ridgers saved 2 spot kicks from Celtic. Barron and Moll de Laveries had their penalties saved. And it was Angus Nicol, scoring the winning penalty to give us a win 4-2 on penalties. In the game itself, it was goalless up until 78 minutes when Philip got the goal for Celtic, and 10 minutes after that we got the goal from Darren Jackson on 88 minutes to send us into what I thought was going to be extra time, but no, went straight to penalty shootouts, which we won. So we got through in the Tunnocks Wafer Cup 3rd round. Round 4 is against Ross County, which I think is the game after this one. And then if we win that, they have drawn the quarterfinals. If we win that, we'll face either Dundee or Partick Thistle. So lots of championship sides in here at the moment. I think the Caramel Wafer Cup is like the not the Johnson's Pate Trophy, but it's like a cup that's not for the Scottish Premier League sides. It's for teams below that. Although Chesterfield are in here. Why are Chesterfield in the Scottish Challenge Cup? And the New Saints as well from the Welsh League. Why are they in here? Are there any other non-Scottish sides in this tournament? Barry, Linfield from Northern Ireland. This must be for home nations then. I didn't even know that. I didn't know this was a competition for more than just Scottish sides. That's that's interesting me, that, as I didn't even know. But anyway, we got the win in that. That was really good. Up next in the Scottish Championship, we took on Dunfermline away from home. I think we were hard done by not to get 3 points here. I think we outplayed them. They had just 1 shot on target out of 15, which of course they scored from. So a bit disappointed we didn't get the win in this one. Charlie Trafford got us going with a goal on 16 minutes, and if I remember, it was a nice goal as well. But yeah, 1-0, and it stayed like that for almost the whole game. Tom Walsh went off with an injury after 35 minutes, which wasn't thankfully a bad one, only missed a couple of days. But Dunfermline did score with their only shot on target, Zach Rudden, with a goal on 83 minutes. So disappointing that we didn't win this one. I thought we were the much better team, so a bit hard done by here. We did win our next game though, and it was probably our best performance of the season so far, which isn't saying too much really because we haven't been great. A 3-1 home win over Alloa, a team that we also beat in our group game in the Scottish League Cup, so we've got a good run over those guys. We got our 1-0 lead through Ash Taylor on the 10th minute with both centre-backs linking up, Jamie McCart taking a free kick and Ash Taylor winning the header from it, so both centre-backs linking up for the first goal. Charlie Trafford scored in back-to-back games, and it was 2-0 on 25 minutes, so 2-0 going in at half-time. And we made it 3 on 63 minutes. McCart turning provider for the first goal, scoring for the third goal, 3-0, and hadn't scored a lot of goals, this team. Last season, I think in the league, they'd never scored more than 3 goals. We didn't get that 4th one. Instead, we can see the consolation goal. Kevin Corley on the 70th minute, the striker scoring the 1 goal for Alloa. But a very good performance. I think definitely our best of the season so far. And it got us a pretty valuable 3 points. We almost did the unthinkable against Rangers in the Betfred Cup quarter-final match. Got to the last 8 of this, which is good going. We were 3-0 down inside the hour. We almost pulled it back. We were so close. We got 2 goals inside the last sort of 10-11 minutes of normal time, but couldn't get that third one. Rangers were all over us. Not Gerrard anymore. Gerrard has left, but they have got some ex-Liverpool guys in there. Harvey Elliott is there. Ryan Kent, John Flanagan. Camille Grabara, I think, is also a ex-Liverpool keeper. But it was Alfredo Morelos running the show for Rangers, scoring a hat-trick. Scored first on 35 minutes and then got a brace in the first sort of 50 minutes of the second half. 56 minutes goal. And then scoring from the spot just before the hour. So 3-0 Rangers. But we almost pulled it back. Like I said, Darren Jackson and Ash Taylor getting goals for us to pull it back to 3-2. But we couldn't quite get that third goal. So 3-2. But a good run in the Betfred Cup. We got through our group. We beat, I think it was Partick Thistle in the next round. So good display in the Cups. They don't really mean much for the series because it's a promotion-based series. Not really bothered about Cup performances. But we did well. Got some money from it. Speaking of Partick Thistle, we beat them 1-0 at home in our final game off camera. Good defensive display here. We defended really, really well in this one. Didn't create too much going forward. In fact, apart from our goal, we were very, very quiet. And Partick Thistle had a few chances to score, but did not take them. So I think it's a bit of good fortune for us, as I thought we should have won the game earlier on against Dunfermline. We've won this one when maybe we shouldn't have. So it swings and roundabouts. Like I said, no real big chances created by us. 2 clear-cut chances for them. So they were unlucky not to get anything from this. But like I said, we should have beaten Dunfermline. So to win this one, like, they all add up. So yeah, we did end a run of 5 league games without a win, with that win over Alloa. We look a bit better than we were last time. We're in 5th, and our opponents today, Morton, are just a point ahead of us. So we'll win that, and we'll overtake them, and then we'll have faced everybody in the league once. So then we'll be going back round again with Queen of the South on the 16th. You've got Ross County in that Tunnocks Challenge Cup there as well, which I mentioned. So against Morton, got a decent record in them over the save. We won half of the games we played against them. That's Inverness. That's not just me. Of course, this is my 3rd season of the save. So that's the first 2 seasons worth there. So good record over Morton. Harper's back in at left back. We did have to go for Hines as a makeshift left back last time because Harper did miss out with a knock. But this is the team we're going to go with. Jordan White's going to start up top. Form-wise, we're not looking too bad. Ross hasn't been great, so we're going to go Ryan Schiavone on the right, who hasn't been much better himself. But Ethan Ross hasn't had a great showing. Only 1 assist from his 7 appearances in full. Nichols picked up a bit of a knock, but he should be okay. I think we are just about ready to go. There's no new transfer news, I think, since last time. I think the last time I played was just before the end of a transfer window. I think the only stuff that's happened is Kieran Queen's gone on loan and Andrew Jack's gone for a bit of money. I think that's the only changes. No new players have been brought in because, like I said, we have no money. We have got £300 in the wage bank at the moment, though, and the transfer budget of about £13.35. So we can try and move it a little bit and try and get some more in the wage budget. No, we can't. Never mind. So yeah, we can't really buy anyone at the moment unless they're earning literally £300 a week. So that's going to be difficult, but we're doing well with the team we got. We can do this until January and then maybe look at getting 1 or 2 more players in January. We'll have to wait and see. But up against a 4-2-3-1 today in Morton. But we're doing well at the moment. We're in good form. Hopefully we can continue it into this game. As the game goes underway, let's see how we do. Okay, throw in. And it is us. We're playing in the black today. Morton in the white and blue home kit. And we do have first highlight here. And here is McGregor on the ball. And Manny Perez, the American right back, to Taylor. Taylor's lost out. Kane is on the attack, and he's just got the keeper to beat, and Ridges makes a save, but Kane's there. Chris Kane with a rebound, and that's a defensive error. That is an error leading to a goal, not what we want to see. Chris Kane makes it 1-0 inside 10 minutes. But Ash Taylor lost the ball in a really bad position. Kane, the first shot is on target. Ridges makes a save, but then Kane's right there for the rebound. Not great. White with a free kick here. There could be a chance to respond. What is that free kick? What was that? Who was out there? There was nobody out there. What on earth was that? Lyons now on the attack for Morton. Goes backwards to... I couldn't even read what his name was. Again, we've given the ball away there from the one header. Not really cleared. Ridges gets down to make the save. What was that free kick? Sorry. I don't know who he's aiming for here. White with this free kick. There's no one there. What are you doing? Right, we've gone back to balance. I was on positive. Maybe shouldn't have been. And we've dealt with the free kick. His name was Binks. I just saw a player called Binks. Please don't be... But it's not going to be Jar Jar, is it? Luis Binks. Poor guy. Named after a Star Wars character. Okay, let's try and get back into this game. We've had 1 shot to their 3. Haven't really created anything so far. And all we've done really is just made a mistake. That's a straight red card. That is absolutely a straight red card. He has hacked him out. Send him off. Thank you. Right, now they've got down to 10 men. It was the right winger that got sent off. They're probably going to make a sub, although there's an attacking player that's been sent off, so they're not really lacking defensively. And there is a chance here with about a minute left of the first half. Schiavone, and it's cleared by Fulton. And I think someone was offside. But half-time, 1-0 down, but we've also got an extra man. So keep going. They're a man down, I'm going to say. Defensively, not good. Made a mistake. I want to see some more from the midfield and from the forwards, though, because we didn't really create anything in that game. I think we had one shot. Show a bit of passion. We've gone attacking as well. But they're sticking with that defensive 4 and then the 2. We can maybe focus on the left flank. Focus play down the left, because they haven't got an attacker there, but they've got the fullback still. But that's all. Right, let's be a bit more expressive as well. But it hasn't been great from us here. 62 minutes on the clock. Perez with a throw-in. White gives it back to him. Can he put a cross in there? He can. It's Walsh. And Walsh into the goal. 1-1, the equaliser. One of our first chances of the game. It's 1 apiece. We can try and move on and get this into a win maybe. I'll take a draw though. An away draw. Nice. But with them down to 10 men, we can take advantage and maybe get a win from this. But Manny Perez with the assist. And Walsh, good first touch to take it round the defender, and then a good finish. The keeper didn't really move. Okay, more of that, please. I'm going to take off Schiavone, though, because he's been disappointing today. We'll go with Darren Jackson. McGregor's been a quiet one today as well. We can bring him off, because he's been poor as well. We'll do that for 75 minutes now. McGregor off. Nichol's got a knock, but I think he should be fit to play. We'll have him as the Mazzala on attack. 15 minutes left to try and get something from this maybe. Let's demand more. Come on. An away win would be nice here. It would be really important. We'll overtake Morton with it. 5 minutes left. White is looking very tired. We'll bring off our striker. Bring on Jamie Gullum. It's been a game with not many shots. Only 14 in total. We're into stoppage time. And it looks like it's going to end 1-1, which is a good point away from home. But they had 10 men for an hour, and we didn't really take advantage of that. Skiv only had a poor game, but Trafford did well. Did he get our goal? No, Walsh got the goal. Trafford did well. Perez gets the assist. Good passing by Trafford. I'm going to say it was a good comeback, but Skiv only, I'm going to have a bit of a chat with him and say you deserve to come off. But Trafford played well, so we're going to say we're pleased with how he did today. That hasn't worked. He's lost focus. That's not what I wanted to see. But looking at the match stats, didn't create a great deal in that one apart from our goal, but then they had a couple of chances. Again, like I said, though, they had 10 men for a lot of that match. And we could have taken advantage of that and got an away win. And we haven't done that, but it's a good point. It's a good point. It's still early in the season. We've faced every team once now. So hopefully as the games go on, we can move into those playoff spots. Hopefully we're only a couple of points off it, but it's still early days. What's more annoying about that though is their goal came from a mistake by us. Ash Taylor giving it away in a really bad position, and Chris Kane, the first shot was saved, and again we couldn't get to the ball quick enough to stop the rebound. So I think we almost beat ourselves there as well. We didn't lose, but if we'd have lost that one, that would have been really painful, because it felt like we would have beaten ourselves. But it's a good draw. It's a good draw. But let's have a look at what we have coming up then. So Ross County, Queen of the South, Rafe, Ross County and Hamilton are our next 5 games. We'll just play 5 games, and then the next time we meet will be Dundee away from home. Simple. Dundee next. They're doing well. They're actually the only team unbeaten. Now Hamilton have since lost and they're down to 3rd. Dundee, 4 wins and 4 draws, yet to lose a game. Can we change that with them next time maybe? Take a win from Dundee and move up the table, hopefully. Let's see if we can get ourselves in those playoff places by the end of next video. That's a big aim, but I think it's doable. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. And I will see you next time for the away game against Dundee. Let's get some more points. We're doing well at the moment. I think there's a long way to go. So we're not going to be too pessimistic just yet. There's a lot of time left in the season. We're only a quarter of the way through. So hopefully it gets easier as the season continues. But for now, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Goodbye.